Hi there, folks. What's playing at the Rich Pack? I'll tell you what's playing at the Rich Pack. A story about some guys and dolls. I just want to take a jiffy to remind you all that photography and video recording are never allowed. Please note that the exits are located to the left, right, and rear of the auditorium. And turn your phones off. Oh, and no cards or dice or horses or any other kind of gambling. I'm just kidding. They're encouraged. Now unwrap your candy, smile wide, sit down, you wouldn't want to rock the boat, and enjoy Ridge Drama Club's production of Guys and Dolls. I got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I'm picking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 5 to 9.
But look at Epitaph, he wins it by a half, according to this here and that telegraph.
Lately says the horse has dress.
This guy calls the horse Masterson.
I go for Valentine, the morning works look fine. Besides the jockey's brother's a friend of mine.
And just a minute, boys, I got the box noise.
This guy grandfather was at Wolfport. He says the horse shows class. This guy says the horse shows class. I'm picking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 5 to 9.
So that's Epitaph, has by a half.
This guy says the horse has
telegraph. Epitaph.
Valentine, I got the horse right here.
It's the horse. It's not a horse. It's not a horse. It's the Looney Mission people. Come on, run! Do they gamble?
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll say no more. Follow
Before you take another swallow, follow the
fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more.
Tear up your poker deck and play no more. Follow the fold to the meadows where the sun shines out of the darkness and the sin and shame in which you wallow. Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. If you're a sinner and you pray no more, follow the fold. Brothers and sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I am standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle in the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers! With your cards, your dice, your horses, a pause and think before it's too late. You are in great danger. I do not speak of the prison and the gallows, but the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always free to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Oh, come here and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Remember, friends, it is the Save a Soul mission located on 409 West 49th Street with a special prayer meeting this Thursday at...
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up in the mission dodge.
She is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% honors.
You know, it is too bad that a doll wastes all her time being good. How can you make any money from that?
I don't know, maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny Southstreet!
Harry the horse, how are you? You know nicely, Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, has Nathan got a place for his crap game yet?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks.
Well, where'd you acquire it from?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nathan finds it.
Why? Lieutenant Brannigan. Mr. Southstreet, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving to a different spot every night.
And why are you telling us this? Your Honor?
I am telling you this because I know that you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you can tell him for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, nobody's going to give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everyone's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello.
Lieutenant, I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There were other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I have just been talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you are having trouble finding a spot.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
Did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place? Did I? Yes, I found a place. We are now holding the crap game at the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you gonna fix the ushers?
I tried. All the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you said once there might be a chance of the Biltmore garage.
I was over to the Biltmore garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let me use the place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000 to Nathan Detroit. A marker is like a pledge, which a guy can't welch on it. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker is as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me, without a livelihood. Why, I've been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? It is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the crap game. The town is up to here with thy players. The Greek's in town.
Brandy bottle base.
Straight and slim.
I know! I could make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grant on hand.
And they now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's the stock room behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got.
Why, it's good old reliable Nathan Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish a spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of legs for the fellow who can guess. If we only had a lousy little bread, we could be a millionaire. That's good and reliable Nathan Detroit. In the size of your bundle, he wants to increase. He'll arrange that you go broken, quiet, and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no niggers to squaw. It's the oldest established permanent floating
My boys will let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Say, you know who else was looking for some action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. There is the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time, he was sick, and he wouldn't take penicillin on account that he had bet 10 C's that his temperature would go to 104.
Oh, did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Hey, maybe you could borrow the 1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why didn't I bet him? Why didn't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson.
I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can figure out a bet on which there is no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar will a fly sit on, or how far can you pick a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake! Woo! Look! Run into Mindy's restaurant and ask Mindy how many pieces of cheesecake you sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much fruit? What do you want to know that?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. She hit the run of the crap game. She will never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide, pigeon.
Oh, you go ahead, Foils. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver, Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I says to him, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what did you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you, Nathan. Happy anniversary.
A present? To me?
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Oh, read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, honey, about your present, I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's all right, I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days, I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Oh, Nathan, I can do without anything just so long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudels and cheesecake? That's great!
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey.
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay.
What was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, honey, I'm expecting a fellow and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't like your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, why don't you take Adelaide to the drugstore? You see, sweetie, you've got a call, and it's across the street, and there are a lot of open manholes around.
Oh, Nathan, darling. Oh, why, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye.
Hey, Masterson! Glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? You look great.
Feel great too, Nathan. You know, 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place, beautiful scenery, healthful climate. I beat him at 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's? Going to be in town long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's a lot of action down there. You want to come with me?
No, I got a lot of things to do. Meantime, how about dropping over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
I'm not hungry. Oh, tell me, how's Adelaide?
Fine, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
Well, we ought to go sometime.
Nathan, we gotta remember that no matter how pleasant a doll's company may be, she must always come second to aces back to back.
Yeah. Tell me, you hungry yet? Maybe we can go into Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something?
No, I think I'll get the late results.
Oh! But you will admit that Mindy has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Well, yes, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet there are some people who like Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never gave it much thought, but if everyone is like I am, I'd say Mindy sells more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
What?
How much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be the betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, for old time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father tells me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son, I'm sorry I cannot bankroll you to a very large start, but not having any potatoes to offer, I can stake you to some very valuable advice. One day during your travels, a man is going to come up to you with a brand new deck of cards on which the seal has never been broken. This man is going to offer to bet you that he can make the Jack of Spades jump out of the deck and squirt cider right in your ear. Now, son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you'll end up with an earful of cider." Now, Nathan, I'm not saying you've been, well, clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think that...
However, if you really are looking for some action, I'll bet you the same 1,000 you don't know the color tie you have on. Well?
No bets. Whoa! What a crazy color!
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me.
Hiya, Sky.
Good, how's it with you fellas?
Not bad.
Nicely, thank you. No. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore. She said to be sure to pick her up at the hot box after the show. Don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear Nathan, that's husband talk if I've ever heard it. Nathan, you're trapped. In Adelaide, you have the type of doll that's most difficult to unload.
But I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll, well, if a guy does not have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll's a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I just think a guy should have them around when he wants them. They're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana alone without one?
I like to travel light. Besides, if I wish to bring a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Not real high-class doll.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll, and I name her? Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take to Havana tomorrow?
You got a bet.
I name her.
Her? Nathan. No, not her. Anyone else.
I think cash and check.
Cider.
Someday, I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
Oh, they do that every day.
Excuse me, do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do, Sarah.
How do you do?
My name is Abernathy, Arvide Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What's the matter?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Oh, you poor man.
I've wasted my whole life in gambling and evil bets, but I've now suddenly realized the terrible things that gambling can lead to.
Agatha, coffee.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly I was Wandering around trying to work up the courage to come in here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly, I never would have become a gambler in the first place if it wasn't for evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here you go, young man.
Thank you.
You just go on talking to Sister Sarah and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
Well, the Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Ah, very good. I wish that we could reach more sinners like you. You know, we're out every day shying.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
Well, as a former sinner, I happen to know the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
Ah, a very good suggestion indeed. Brother Masterson?
You know, it makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
You know, coffee is so good that sometimes I wonder why it isn't the sin, huh?
Fine old gentleman, I suppose he sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
And if either of you go someplace, the other follows?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 pamphlets I would like you to read. They will give you a great deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
Oh, I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you won't think I'm getting too out of hand here, but I think it's wonderful that a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like yourself, is out here sacrificing herself for the sake of others here in this place. You ever travel, going place?
I would like to go to Africa.
Yeah, it's a little far, but you know, there's lots of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here is another pamphlet I think you should read.
Of course, I'll need a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down the wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner sometime?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, I was just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
Well, that's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
There is no peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah? You know, there's 2 things that have been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times?
Why, what's wrong with the Bible? In my business, the strangest of information could come in handy. You know, I once won 5 G's on Parlay, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying is a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner, and if you get to me, it's 8 to 5. Others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest, the mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I could fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners, and I will also guarantee that they will sit down and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Well, that's Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anyone in town. I owe you 12 genuine sinners. I'll pick you up tomorrow at noon for dinner.
At noon?
It's gonna take me some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana, Havana?
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? The plane gets us there 5 hours and back in the same night, and the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful the sergeant is, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Well, why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. And I'm relieved to know that it's just me personally and not all guys in general. I wonder what kind of guy would appeal to the sergeant.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he'll not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Oh, don't worry. I'll know.
For I've imagined every bit of him,
from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the holy aroma of his head.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes. And I shall meet him when the time is right.
You got this guy all figured out, don't you?
I have.
All figured out, including what he smokes.
All figured out.
Again tomorrow in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Until then, I
It's the Biltmore Garage. Let me talk to Joey Biltmore.
Who's this?
Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Joey! I was calling about the, you know...
The what?
The crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute, I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will you?
Hey, you, come here, come here. That'll be $8. What did you say, Nathan?
The crap game!
Don't say that so loud, suppose the cops are listening.
I'm sorry. The dice tournament. Look, Joey, is it okay if I use your place tomorrow night?
If you get $1,000?
I'll have it tomorrow.
Then call me tomorrow.
Listen, Joey, if you're gonna take that attitude with me, I'll have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Look, Joey, the dough is guaranteed, but I lie to you.
Yes!
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he cannot take a doll to Havana.
Why couldn't he?
Because she's not the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
Let's go.
Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joseph, you've known me a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
Well, I can't talk no more. I gotta meet Adelaide at the hot box. Look, just one thing. Can I at least tell the guys that the game is gonna be at your place?
Not till I get my dough.
Okay, you'll get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
You too.
For the grand finale of our Round the World review, we take you back down to the farm. I give you our star, Miss Adelaide, and the hot Farmerettes!
artificial in a peg. I need $1,000, and it beats me all to heck, 'cause I can't get a teensy-weensy break on that lousy Joey Biltmore.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Hello, Pie Face.
How are you, handsome?
Fine. What have you got there?
Oh, a book.
A book? You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie?
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How was your cold?
Well, it's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I had it, and I told him a long time. Oh, and I said I thought it might be on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. So the doctor asked me to read this book because he said it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the kind of psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Oh. Would it tell you what kind of doll would go for a certain kind of guy, which you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
I'm just, for instance, there are certain dolls which you can almost bet won't go for certain guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible our fellow seems, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Oh, take us!
Yeah.
Nathan, darling, starting with next week, I'm going to be getting a raise. So with what I'll be making, I wondered what you would think. Maybe we could finally get married.
Well, of course, we're going to. Sooner or later.
I know, Nathan. I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Nathan, darling, this is something I never told you before, but my mother back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would she think a thing like that?
Well, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
And why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. Then after about 2 years.
What after about 2 years?
So we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
No, I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What type baby is it?
It was a boy. I named it after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And, where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, he's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he's a little sister.
All those years, Nathan, Mother believes in big families.
Give me the grand total.
5.
5? Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Well, anyway, Nathan, now that we're finally getting married, it won't be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
Oh, but Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
And I'll be meeting her soon. And what do I tell her? What do I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies or something? What are we gonna do?
Oh, we could get married.
But marriage ain't something you jump into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Allie's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. Now, I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So you see, Nathan, darling, I got the veil. All we need now is a license and a blood test.
A what?
A blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning on running your crap game again.
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I give up the crap game? It's because I love you, and I want us two to be the happiest married couple there is in the world.
Anyone see an earring out here? I don't think so.
You! I'm all dated up with Society Max, and he breaks
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Look, you're getting yourself upset. You and I are gonna be all right. After all, we love each other, and we're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. You'll feel better tomorrow. Come on, cheer up, honey. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female basically to sum up all the frustration difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little man to fold up, listen, and develop a cold. You can scrape her wherever you think of the streptococci. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel boy, a poison and develop a cold. It says here, the average unmarried female basically is the neurotic tendencies. Chronic
Hey, nicely. What are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah. You should have seen her. She gave him a look that could have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Great. Just so you don't take her to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take that doll to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He ought to start lining up the game.
I don't know. Suppose he's trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide. Always taking his mind off honest work.
Yeah. I tell you, it's too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Penny, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look! What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a guy who bought himself a small movie who otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. A guy's in home, like a little section wants to be something of a rover.
That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that has victim, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir, when you see a guy reach the stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal,
Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some doll.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, make a bet they'll be making it for some doll.
When a pump buys wine like a pumpkin boy, it's the six and the pump, it's another pump of someone's drawer.
when you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum quality rock.
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's probably 12-7 that the guy's only doing it for some doll. Look at
When you see a sport and his cash has run short, make a bet that he's banking it with some doll.
when a guy waves tails with the Berkeley wine, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob gets a good steady job, and he smells from Vitalis and Barbizon.
Call it dumb, call it clever, I'm too bad odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. I never should have volunteered for this post. Well, let's go into lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah. Are
I got in early this morning and I spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings trying to stimulate more interest.
Good morning, General. Good morning. Sarah, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Won't you come inside? Have some lunch with us.
No, I don't have time, dear. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no.
Close the mission?
But General, please. Someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many other calls on us. So many places where our work is really needed.
But we're doing so much better now.
We've announced the meeting for tomorrow night. You've announced the meeting, but will anybody be there? Will anybody come?
Pardon me. I couldn't help overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? General, I'm here to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah could be a big success here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
Well, $1 gets you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance...
General? I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
You all got your carnations? Remember, no one will be let in the game without they got red carnations. It's like a password.
Yeah, okay. But where is the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the guys to set the boat in one garage?
Not yet. I gotta sell him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely at my hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I was feeling a little faint.
Get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky, and don't come back here without it, even if you starve to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Where is the game, Detroit?
Hey, Harry the horse. How are you, Harry? How's everything in Brooklyn?
Ah, same, you know. But Detroit, if you do not have no place for your craft game, tell us, and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now, take it easy, Harry.
I hope, Detroit, you will not spoil our evening in so much as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. I think you might have heard of him. I would like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Why, how do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city! City. And which, as you know, the heat is on. But just be patient and you'll get some action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around, or shall we? Whoa.
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, if there is no crap game tonight, Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased, as you can find out from those citizens who at one point or another displeased him. Although I will admit it is very hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer, well, around and about.
Why, Harry, you don't think I'd be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Big Julie. Believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit... Nathan Detroit? When Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it.
Well, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Angie the Ox, Society Max, Liver Lips Louie, Rusty Charlie A, Harry the horse all the way from Brooklyn End. Pardon me, I'm very bad on names, but your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
Oh, what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. This looks like a male chorus. From Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
Well, we were,
It's a party.
Indeed. What kind of party?
Goodbye, Doyle. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What?
That is correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody cannot deny.
Oh, Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing around here with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was
Oh, it's a bachelor dinner.
It's a bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir. A bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
Oh, when will it be, Nathan?
Well, Nathan, these good fellows are nice enough to give you a bachelor dinner. You should at least tell them the wedding date.
Well, we need time for a license and a blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could be married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
Adelaide, we need time for a license.
You can elope.
What?
You can drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico.
No, not Pimlico. No, Nathan, Elkton. They'll marry you right away. They don't ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Well,
Nathan, that's a great idea. Elope! I'll even lend you my getaway car.
My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Well, what the hell?
my congratulations to Nathan, and I only hope there is nothing in heredity.
Oh, Nathan, I got so many things to do before we elope. Oh, you'll be at the Hot Box tomorrow night?
I'll have a table reserved, and I'll be all dressed up in whatever you elope in.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy. I ought to wire my mother. Only what'll I wire her?
Send the telegram and date it back.
I better wait until we have 5 children. It won't take us long.
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow. A most beautiful now indeed. Do you agree, Big Julie?
Tell me, Nathan, how long you know the dog?
14 years.
Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. How could he? She couldn't have gone!
Come on!
Where to?
See the office. Don't miss the dungeons. We're prisoners. We're thrown to the sharks.
Sounds like a million.
Here is it. Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, at least he's lying down. How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Dolce de leche.
These are delicious. What did you call it?
Dolce de leche.
Dolce de leche. What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. And a kind of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I'll have another one. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
mugger. It's over and you're still champ. Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now, I'm cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I could say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light, and if I were a banner, I'd wave. Screaming like wine of singing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start up a nice parade. And if I were a bell, I'd go ding-dong, ding-dong, ding. Ask me how I feel from a chemistry lesson I learned.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be good. See how we did. Now that we're finally progressing. How if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. And if I were a bell, I'd go ding-dong, ding-dong. That is so wonderful. Oh, why don't we stay here a few days longer to see how wonderful it's really like?
We better hurry if you want to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
Oh, you're no gentleman.
Do you want to know why I brought you here? I made a bet. That's how we met in the first place. I made a bet.
Well, how else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
I have to think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Oh, golly, I don't know how I'll get home with all this stuff. It was wonderful of you to give it to me. Oh, Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Oh, fine, Sky. Look, the Goyles just gave me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with a kitchen shower. Look!
What vulgar jewelry.
Oh, that's wonderful. Miss Adelaide, you know Miss Sarah?
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night after the hot box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I'm gonna love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms.
Well, Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
so?
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
It's your time of day, isn't it? I've never been out this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're realizing something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of days before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop and the janitor put up, and the grocery clerks are gone, when the smell of the washed pavement comes up and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day. My time of day. And you're the only doll I ever want to share it. Obadiah. Obadiah Masterson, that's my real name. You're the first person I ever told. I've had once but this is wine that's all too strange and strong. Of good song, my song must go on. So please forgive this helpless haste I made. I've really never been in love before.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you
And stayed out all night. We've spoken to lots of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
Well, you're even more tired than I am.
What the hell is going on? What are you doing? Hey, what's going on?
What's going to downtown cheese?
Somebody must have tipped them off. I see a lot of strange things in my time. This is the first time I ever see a floating crab game going for blasting a mission.
Crap game!
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this.
This wouldn't have happened if I hadn't. I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
No good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
What do you mean it's no good? What the hell kind of a doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
Will begin shortly.
Miss Adelaide and her debutantes.
you be with Mr. Detroit's party, sir?
Is he here?
No, sir. He hasn't been here all evening.
Give me Ryan a soda.
Sky, did you see Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
I bring a message for her from Nathan. I wish Nathan would bring his own messages.
What's the message? Where's Nathan?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh has suddenly taken ill with
A rare tropical disease?
yeah, that's not bad. Anyway, Nathan
Nicely, what's the message? Where's Nathan?
The crap game is still going on.
Since last night?
Big Julie, being a large loser, does not wish for the game to terminate. In fact, he is most insistent. So we find another place and the game goes on.
Well, where's the game?
Are you looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I just wanted to talk to some of the guys. You see, Nicely, I gave my marker to someone, and I kind of like to clear it up before I go.
I'll meet you outside.
Nicely. What about Nathan's message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide, Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical ant. Goodbye.
I don't understand, Sky. Nathan has to come here tonight. We're all open to be married. Is it the crap game again?
You know, Nathan, why does it surprise you?
But he promised to change.
Yeah, change. Why is it the minute you dolls meet a guy you like, you take him right in for alterations?
Well, what about you men? Why can't you marry people like other people do and live a normal, like people? Have a home with wallpaper and bookends.
No, Miss Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
Well, guys like Nathan Detroit, and, well, yes, this guy Masterson, we don't belong in a life like that, so when dolls get mixed up with guys like us, it's no good. I'll see you in a couple months.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Vegas? I got a ticket on the late plane.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, tell him I never want to talk to him again and have him call me here.
Then why don't you find another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Wait till you fall for somebody. You'll find out.
Yeah.
In other ways, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, stop listen and develop the flu. You can bundle her up in her woolies, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than her frame's skirt. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a poison can develop a flu. The flu, 103.2. So much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing, the story
Not so fast, Sarah, not so fast. Suppose we don't have a big meeting tonight. Suppose, well, nobody is there at all. We'll explain it to the general.
You won't have to explain. It'll be perfectly clear. I wish I could get away from this place. Go someplace
where the sinners are all respectable and well-behaved.
You saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson, he came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
Are you kidding me? I knew at the moment he started picking on you. I just didn't know that you were going to get stuck on him.
I'll get over it.
Oh, what do you want to get over it for? It isn't pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
Oh, but if you love him enough...
He will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I've always cared for you. All I want is for you to be happy. Well, then, I can wish for the color of your rose and smiling on your face. For I cannot wish
How goes it with the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, isn't it?
Well, it's supposed to be. You see, the general is coming, and, well, you know, she's expecting.
The general's a tough dog.
Well, the thing is, very few people will be there. In fact, well, nobody.
I don't think Mr. Masterson is interested in our troubles, grandfather. You've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you've forgotten something, but being a gambler, I don't forget things like this. You hold my marker tonight for 12 sinners.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson. But I would rather you forgot about it.
I cannot welch a marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us call it even.
If you don't pay off that marker, I'll let the whole town know that you're a dirty welcher.
Nicely, where's the game?
Well, Sky, it's about 10 minutes walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
You see, Big Julie, the boys are slightly fatigued from weariness. Having been shooting crap for quite a while now. Namely, 24 hours.
Came here to shoot crap. And that 25 G's, so nobody leaves!
Gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that Big Julie is a bad loser. It is merely that he prefers to win. Right, Big Julie?
Give me your dice.
Take 200.
If you don't shut up, Big Julie will arrange the other half!
And it's 1-1. Snake guys, you lose. And $50 to the house. But the dice are still yours, and your luck is bound.
Shut up! Another 5.
Take 200 more.
Here comes that big lucky roll. And it's snake eyes again.
Tough luck, Big Julie.
Well, that cleans me. But I ain't through just yet. I will now play on credit.
You see, Big Julie, the fellas are pretty tired. Of course, me, personally. I am fresh as a daisy.
Then I'll play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down on every pocket tonight. You must have by now quite the bundle.
Well, being that I assume the risk, it is only fair that I should assume some dough.
I will roll you the switch, willy or nilly. And if I lose, I'll give you my marker.
And if I lose,
you will give him cash.
Let me hear it from Big...
You will give me cash.
Now I heard it.
Here's my marker. Put up the dough. Is something wrong?
No. I owe you $1,000 sign X. How is it that you can write 1,000, but you cannot write your signature?
I was good in arithmetic, but I, stunk in English.
Here, this will put you through Harvard.
All right, I'm shooting 1,000. And to change my luck, I'll be using my own dice.
Your own dice?
Hey, what's wrong with that? I have them made for me specially in Chicago.
Big Julie, you cannot interpolate Chicago dice in a New York crap game.
That is a breach of etiquette.
Yeah, tell me where it says that in Emily Post.
Not that I wish to seem petty, but could I look at these dice? But these dice ain't got no spots on them, they're blank.
What are you doing?
I have the mood for luck, but I do remember where the spots formerly were.
You are going to roll blank dice and call them from remembering where the spots formerly was?
Why not?
I see no reason.
5 and 5, my point is 10.
Well, I still got a chance.
10-zy, come again-zy.
I wish he'd fall down on his N-zy.
A 10, I win.
A 10?
A 6 and a 4.
Which is the 6 and which is the 4?
Either way, I'm shooting 2,000.
I just remembered, I'm eloping tonight. Adelaide is waiting for me.
I said I'm shooting 2,000. Get it up.
How about letting some of the other chaps in on the fun?
Nothing to do with you. Get it up. A 7. I win.
What a surprise.
You know, I think I'll take it easy this time.
What do you mean?
I will shoot for $1.
I will take all of it.
Snake eyes. I lose.
For this, I gotta bend down.
You know, I think I should give you a chance. I'm rolling you for 3,000.
3 G's?
I'm rolling you for 3 G's. Get down there.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I just put it right into your pocket?
3 G's! Get it down! And 11! I win!
That cleans me.
Now I'll play with you guys.
Wait a minute! You gotta give me a chance to get even. I will roll you, but with my dice.
All right, Detroit. But what will you use as money?
I will give you my marker.
And you want Big Jule to put up cash?
Nathan done it?
Sure, I done it. What kind of deal is this anyway?
Hey, take it easy, Nathan.
Him with his no spots dice. Someone ought to knock the spots off him.
Nathan, don't make Big Jule have to do something to you.
Yeah. I'm on my vacation.
Go ahead. Shoot me. Put me in cement. At least I would know where I am. Here I risk my neck to set up the crap game. I even promised to get married on account of it.
So look how I wind up. Broke in a sewer.
Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there is nothing you can do to me that would not cheer me up. Here they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. Looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I was looking to talk to some of you guys.
We're not talking. We're shooting crap.
I'm only asking for a minute.
I said we're shooting crap.
It's about Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Who is this guy?
It's the fellow I was telling you. Took the mission doll to Havana.
Ah, I get it. Look, fellow, why don't you go back to your praying tomato? You're setting up the action around here.
If you want action, can I offer to make you a small wager on a proposition?
What proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
Oh, that is such a thing.
I'll give you a clue.
Big Jule.
Kindly return this to the Sears Roebuck.
Look, you guys, tonight at 409 West 49th Street, they are holding a midnight prayer meeting, and I promise to deliver them some sinners. And when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are high among the paint cards.
I do not want to waste no evening in no hallelujah joint.
Well, if you won't do it as a favor for me, do it as a favor for yourself. I guarantee you the air in the mission is much cleaner than it is down here. And maybe it wouldn't hurt you to learn something else besides how to get a 4 the hard way.
You've been reading the Bible too much.
So what? What's wrong with the Bible? Maybe it doesn't read as lively as a scratch sheet, but it's twice as accurate. Well, anyone?
Another day.
See you around here.
Okay, Sky. About the Havana business, I regret I temporarily do not have the 1,000 to pay you.
You don't need to pay me, Nathan. You won.
But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Come on, Big Julie, get up. I now got dough to roll you again, but with my dice.
Nothing doing. With them dice, he can't make a pass to save his soul.
What did you say?
I said, with them dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
But what if I can make a pass to save his? His, and yours, and yours? I'm gonna roll the dice. I will bet each of you guys $1,000 against your soul. $1,000 against the marker for your soul. If I win, you all come to the mission tonight. Is that okay?
All right, let me get this. Hey, pipe down. Let me get this. If you lose, we each get $1,000, eh? If you win, we gotta show up at the Mission Dolls Cabaret.
If I win, you come to the Save the Soul mission. One meeting.
Okay by me.
Me too. Yeah. Hey, you too, Nathan. $1,000 against your soul.
Me? I don't even know if I got one.
You got one someplace.
How do you spell soul?
S-O. All right, put down your markers. And give me the dice. Give me room.
Come on, quit just stall and roll.
What's the matter, Sky? Turning chicken?
You see me roll for 100 G's. I got a little more than dough running on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck to let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. The luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave the rest for. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party the lights. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck let a gentleman see.
Luck let a gentleman see
how nice a dame you can be.
How nice a dame you can be.
I know the way you treated other guys you've been with.
Luck be a lady with me.
A lady doesn't flirt. She have a heart. She have a soul. A lady doesn't make little snake eyes at me. And I bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party.
So let's keep the party alive.
Never get out of my sight.
Never get out of my sight.
Stick with me, baby.
Stick here, baby. Stick here, baby. Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Lord,
roll, what's the matter? Roll the dice. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Right. Ha!
I don't want to go on a prayer mission.
Oh, Big Julie, you give your marker, and if you welch, it will cause me no little embarrassment. I am sure you do not wish to cause me embarrassment.
If word gets back to Chicago that I went to some prayer mission, no decent man would ever talk to me again.
Adelaide!
Oh, what a coincidence.
Adelaide, did nicely explain to you about tonight. I hope you ain't sore about it.
Please, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. We do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, what is this? You are my doll.
Your doll! Please, if that weren't so amusing, one could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, baby, how could you carry on like this over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I've succeeded in your not being able to upset me no more. I have got you completely out of my...
Adelaide, baby, don't ever do that to me again. I can't stand it. We'll get a home. We'll have a little white house with a green fence, just like the Whitney colors.
We gotta do it soon, Nathan. I had another letter from Mother today asking a lot of questions. She put in a letter
letter for me? From your mother? Well. Dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you've been now married to my daughter for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters, and in my mind's eye I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of the A&P. I'm not even the manager?
I was gonna promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you work to take care of your family. Adelaide and the 5 kids. Ah! And the one that's on the way!
Mother wanted me to visit her, so I had to tell her that.
Don't she know I can't have 6 kids on what they pay me at the A&P? I'm very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You were a good man, and I always know you will take care of that, Adelaide. I feel like a heel.
Nathan, darling, we can still make everything all right. Look, it's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay, Adelaide. No, I can't.
Why not?
Come on, Nathan, we'll be late.
Come on. Nathan, why can't we elope right now?
Because, well, I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
This is the biggest lie you have ever told me!
But I promise you it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me anything under the sun, then you give me a kiss and you're grabbing your hat and you're off to the races again. When I think of the time,
Adelaide,
I think of the way I tried,
Adelaide.
I could honestly die.
Call the lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. If a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me. I love you.
This is my life, I was a fool to give to.
Alright, already, I'm just a no good Nick. Alright, already, it's true. So sue me, what can you do? I love you.
You can't want everything all except me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air till you're back to the money again. When I think of the time gone by, and I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me. I love you.
Like to be killed, don't come to me to fail you.
Alright, I'm ready. So call a policeman. Alright, already, it's true.
minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong here.
Well, maybe your watch is just fast.
Control. I know it's wrong. I'm wrong. I failed. I've spoken to these people day after day. My work.
Come in, gentlemen, come in.
All right, is everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Here you are, Miss Sarah. 1 dozen or more assorted sinners. Sorry I didn't have time to clean them up.
Oh, won't you gentlemen sit down?
Sit down!
I would like to welcome you gentlemen to the Save a Soul mission.
All right, you guys, this is a mission, not Roseland. And I suggest that you not indulge in any unpleasantness. Since I'm required to depart from points west tonight, I am appointing Nathan Detroit. Nathan, anyone who does not conduct himself according to Hoyle will answer the Sky Masterson personally. And that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, you guys. Brother Abernathy, you're nice.
Gentlemen, we are honored tonight. The meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
I ain't no store pigeon.
Come, brothers. I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Benny, tell him what a bum you are. Benny!
I was always a bad guy and a gambler, but I ain't gonna do it no more. I thank you.
There, don't you feel better now?
I'm all right.
Anybody else?
Big Julie.
Well, I used to be bad when I was a kid. But ever since then, I've gone as straight as my record can prove. 33 arrests and no convictions.
Harry! No. Harry the horse! When Sky rolled us for our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he rolled us $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do. General, he means that they are only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful! This entire meeting, the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Hasn't she, though?
Thank you.
I ain't finished my testimony yet. My sins is that when Sky rolled us, I wish I could win the 1,000 instead of having to come here. But now that I am here, I still wish it!
Anybody else?
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson!
Now get up, you water buffalo!
Well, it happened to be kind of funny, like a dream. That's it, a dream.
Tell us, in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had to run my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone made me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people said, sit down,
you're rocking slow.
And people all said, sit down, you're rocking the most.
And then we'll drag you up there, find you some round your second home. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.
Sit down, you're rocking the most.
I sailed away on that little boat to heaven and buy some change from the bottle in my fist. And there I looked, nicely passing out the whiskey. But the passengers were bound to resist. For the people everywhere said they beware, we'll travel the ship, and then we'll drag you under. By the second time round, if you're up, sit out, sit out, sit out, sit out, sit down, you'll rock the boat down. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and launched me overboard. And as I sank, and I hollered, someone save me. That's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And then we'll drag you under. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Anything we can do for you, Brother Brannigan? Maybe you would care to testify.
I will do my testifying in court, where I will testify that you ran a crack game here in this mission last night. Miss Sarah, you were standing there when they came out. You saw them. Aren't these the fellows?
I never saw them before in my life.
Now there's a right broad. Now if you would excuse me, officer, we would like to get on with our meeting.
I never saw crap shooters spend so much time in a mission. Maybe that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Thank you, Sister Sarah. People, I also have a confession I'd like to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night, and we're real sorry about it. Ain't we, boys? But I did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that he cannot keep a certain doll with her on a trip. This I should not have done. Although it did not do any harm, as I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Sure. The guy told me he didn't take the doll. Well, this makes me feel much better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Gentlemen, we will now sing number 244. Follow the fold.
Stray no more, put down
get close enough to a church to be left at it. Well, gee, what'll I ever tell my mother?
Well, I'm sure your mother will understand. Just tell her your engagement was broken.
I'm afraid that might confuse her. Oh, maybe I'll tell her Nathan is dead, and then see to it.
Oh, listen, hold hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Isaiah.
Oh, you got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh? Now, don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Whatever it is, you cut it out. You know, when I saw you with Sky, oh, no, not Sky. You're not in love with Sky. Oh, you poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan. No, I still think I hate Nathan. That's love.
Adelaide, can't let the sky ever change?
For 14 years, I tried to change Nathan. I always thought how wonderful he would be if he was different.
I felt that way about Sky, too.
I sat and pictured him by the hour. Nathan, my Nathan, in a little home in the country, happy. Wouldn't it be wonderful?
Oh, wouldn't it? If only Sky.
But they just can't change.
A little while ago, there were a lot of gamblers at our prayer meeting who acted as though maybe one day they could change.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that... Gamblers at your prayer meeting? Was Nathan Detroit there?
I'm sure I've heard that name.
A darling little fellow with a cute mustache.
I think so.
How do you like that rat? Just when he should have been lying, he's telling the truth. Oh, I'm glad I'm through with him. And you ought to be glad you're through with Sky, too.
I am.
What are we, crazy or something? I don't wanna make us in Saxon climbs. A lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market from Borneo
paper.
Nathan, come on! We're waiting for ya!
Just a minute. I'm waiting on the lieutenant. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Nathan, close up the newsstand. We're getting married!
Okay, look, is this wedding taking place or ain't it? I paid $50 for this. Presentiorum, whatever it is.
Nathan, come on!
Gee, Adelaide, you picked the busiest time of day to get married.
Let's go. Where is the wedding?
Holy smoke.
What's the matter?
I didn't get a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan!
But how about the Biltmore garage? No, it's not a valid idea. I thought it was a good idea.
Guys, don't look now.
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice.
Brother Masterson.
Ah, Brother Detroit.
Can we get married in the mission? Adelaide and I.
Certainly. I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah. I'd be glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay 8 to 5. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means is...
Obadiah? Obadiah?
He wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Well, thank you very much. I know we'll be happy. We're gonna have a little home in the country. And Nathan will be sitting there beside me every single night.